Hi there, welcome to a little fun video, something that I haven't done here before on the channel. Today is one of those astrologist guesses the zodiac sign videos. And how I'm going to structure the video today is I'm going to take a look at 10 different celebrities, people that have quite a public persona that I do know something about. I don't know their birthday, of course, but I do know sort of, okay, they're an actor, they play in these types of movies, or she's a singer and she does dramatic ballads or something like that. So I'm gonna record my screen, just go through a sort of Google image search, see what comes up for me, how I'm feeling, and take into account some of the information that I know about them. And from there, take a look if my guess is correct. So the first artist that we actually are going to take a look at is Amy Winehouse. Do I know how to spell her name? No, I do not. Amy Winehouse. Okay, so first of all, I know that she struggled with addiction. I know that. So right away, I have a feeling I want to say Pisces. She was quite artistic, beautiful voice, singer. So from that sense, I get a little bit of like, I want to go down the earth signs route. So like a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. But I'm not sure. I don't get those vibes from her. I think the more sensitive side of her is really coming through, like especially looking at this photo. So I'm thinking a water sign, especially because her music had all of this emotion in it. So I think I'm going to do a water sign. Now, do we want to do Pisces, a Scorpio, or Cancer? You know what? I really want to do Pisces. Okay, I think it's Pisces. Let's see if I'm correct. So I'm going to go here and hopefully her comes up here. Actually, I am wrong. Really interesting. You know what? Virgo is the sign that is opposite from Pisces. And Virgo is a sign that can be quite like obsessed with perfection. So that could describe some of her tendencies. I don't almost nothing about her, so please don't quote me on this. But some of her tendencies to really like be hard on herself. Interesting. I would have never thought of her as a Virgo. All right. Next up on the list, we have Mr.Beast. I actually just found out, okay, don't look at anything that's coming up. Let's go to images. I actually just learned who Mr.Beast was like, I don't know, a month, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. It's so interesting how we all live in our sort of bubble of information, and there's this entire world that we don't know about just because we don't come across it. So Mr.Beast, if you don't know, is quite a popular YouTuber. He has come to build this entire empire. It's really a huge business for him. And even though I haven't seen his videos, I hear that they're quite extravagant. Like, let's build a basketball court in midair, things like that. Okay, this is gonna sound very stereotypical, but I get very like gentle vibes from him when I look at these images that are coming up. Right away, my stereotype with somebody that has built such a successful business, I want to go for an earth sign. But I don't know. I get a little bit of this sort of soft vibe, which makes me want to say Cancer. And I do have a feeling, I don't know if this is true, but I do get a sense that he maybe before he became a YouTuber and maybe still today is quite introverted. Which also would support the idea that he's a Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna go with Cancer. I'm so curious if this is correct. Let's see. Mr.Beast. May 7th. May 7th is Taurus. Interesting. Very interesting. You know, that does support my idea that because he's so hugely successful and has built like a huge material abundance for himself, that he must be an earth sign. So I was correct there. But sort of looking at him, I wouldn't assume he's a Taurus. All right. All right. So far, this video is not going very well. Okay, let's see. Tom Cruise is next up. All right. Tom Cruise. I think almost all of us probably know who he is. He's an actor. He plays in a lot of action films. So right away that makes me think of fire, a fire sign. And actually, I don't know if this is maybe just because he self-tans, but already you see there's like, he's got a darker skin tone, or like, I don't know. I just see like some heat behind a skin tone. This is not to say that people with darker skin tone are all fire signs, but when I look at him, sort of his color, his he has quite a strong face, which makes me think that he's a fire sign. Although, I don't know. Looking at this photo, I think he's an earth sign. This is so hard. Okay, because he stars in action films, I want to say Aries. I want to say he's an Aries. Aries is quite an action sign, like really goes out there. Sagittarius is much more like flirty and fun. I don't get flirty and fun from these photos, although maybe he is. And then we have the other fire sign, which is Leo. You know, Leo could also be a good fit because a lot of Leos love to perform and love to be dramatic and out there. I don't know. I get more Aries from him. Okay, my final answer is going to be Aries. Let's see if I'm correct. July 3rd. Okay, I was wrong. He is not an Aries. He is a Cancer. You know what's interesting about these sort of, I'm guessing quite a lot on the public image that I know of them, which could mean that, you know, Tom Cruise might very much in fact have Aries in his 10th house, which is the house of our public image, our public persona. So I'm curious what his rising sign is, because maybe Aries is indeed in his career house. But his sun sign, his core, his essence is a Cancer. All right. I think so far you're all super impressed with my skills. Robin Williams is next up. I get a air quality from him. I don't know, just looking like maybe it's this image. He looks very airy here. He looks, I don't know, he looks like an intelligent man. And the air signs are quite like intellectually focused. Although he did work in comedy. And comedy is very much something that's like a Capricorn characteristic. But I feel like going with air. Let's see, is he a Gemini, an Aquarius, or is he a Libra? I feel like going with Gemini. I'm feeling Gemini on Robin Williams. Let's see. July 21st. This might very well be the first and the last video I do of these. All right. Kanye West. I think it comes to show you that the Zodiac archetypes go way beyond just our sun sign. Like our sun sign is really the core essence, like who we are. And I don't know Robin Williams personally, so maybe I'm just giving excuses now. But I think it does come to show that there's so much more when it comes to the zodiac, and all of the planets are positioned in different signs, and we all actually have every sign in our chart, but they just are in different areas of our chart. Maybe it's best if I actually look at the rising signs of these celebrities, because I am basing this on looks, and that is much more correlated with a rising sign. Maybe I'll do that next video. Kanye West is next. Okay. I get a lot of fire from him, knowing how dramatic he is, knowing how strongly opinionated he is. Like, look at this attitude. That's very much a stubborn fire sign, which kind of makes me feel like Taurus. Taurus is quite stubborn. Or Leo. Leo is quite dramatic. And I do think from the things I've heard about Kanye that he's quite dramatic. He looks so smug here. Okay. I think I'm going to go with fire. Now, am I going to go with Aries? Am I going to go with Leo? Or am I going to go with Sagittarius? I think Leo. Although Aries is so much the fighter. Leo is performative. I think Kanye loves to perform. I'm going to go with Leo. June 8th. He's a Gemini. He is a Gemini. I definitely thought a fire sign. Gemini is an air sign. I mean, you could think his thoughts get blown about the wind. So that makes him an air sign. All right. Yayoi Kusama is next. If you actually don't know about her, I'm not sure many people do. She is actually a really cool artist. She's a bit older in age, but she's become super popular the last couple of years. And she does this really cool sort of these immersive experiences or rooms where you can go in, there's a bunch of mirrors and dots. There's dots everywhere. She's quite eccentric. So I want to go a little bit on the Aquarius side. She's quite a bit like a trendsetter. Although, like, I don't know, look at how she's dressing. Like, this is quite dramatic and loves attention. So maybe it's Leo. And seeing how all my previous guesses have all been wrong. Okay, it could also be an earth sign because art is a material thing. It's bringing an idea into the material. So that could very much be it. But seeing as she sort of achieved a lot of her success later in life, that has Capricorn written all over it. So basically I'm left with all of the signs. I wanna assign her all of the signs, then maybe at least I'll get one right. Okay, dots are fun. She's fun. Look at her outfit. Maybe we'll go with Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius is my final answer. Sagittarius are fun. All right, Yayo, don't let me down. March 22nd. Oh man, this is very much the last video I'm making. She's an Aries. You know, it could explain the red hair that she's got going on. You know, fire. That's all I got for you. I cannot explain to you why she's an Aries. Cristiano Ronaldo. As you can guess by these images, he is quite a well-known football player, an athlete. I do get a little bit of the soft vibes from him, so I do want to say Cancer, although he's an athlete, and being active with her body is also quite a fire characteristic. I And then he's quite material, quite successful, I mean. Damn. This is a lot harder than I imagined. All right. Let's maybe like try to eliminate some things. I don't get fire energy looking at him. I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong. Now I'm starting to doubt everything I say. Okay. I don't get air energy from him. Definitely don't get air energy from him. I could go in the earth realm, in the earth element, like Capricorn, but I don't think so either. So that leaves me with fire or with water. Do I see either Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces when I look at Cristiano Ronaldo? I do not. You know what? I want to go with fire sign. Now, which one? I really want to go with Leo. Because Leo's very much about performing. And football, like, yes, it's a fire. It's an activity, which fits with the fire element. But it's very much a performative sport. Like, of course, doing the actual game matters. But it's a sport that's, like, watched like crazy. And Leo is very much about being in the spotlight and performing. Okay, I'm going to go with Leo. February 5th. He's an Aquarius. Well, let's hope I at least get one sign correct in this entire video. Okay, he's an Aquarius. Very, very interesting. I would not get Aquarius vibes from him. Although, I'm not sure. Like, maybe he is quite a trendsetter in the world of football. I just don't know if he is. And Aquarius is very much about setting trends and being ahead of its time. So maybe that fits. I just don't know enough about him. Let's blame it on that. Gordon Ramsay. He's got to be a fire sign. Like, look at him. He just exudes fire. Although he is in the realm of cooking. Like, he is a really famous chef. So that makes me want to say an earth element. Right? Like, earth is very much about earthly pleasures, material things. So food very much fits into, like, Taurus. Do I want to stereotype his entire personality based on the fact that he's a chef? Yes. I'm going to gamble this. I'm going to say Gordon Ramsay is a Taurus. What have I got to lose? I've already lost all of them. November 8th. He's a Scorpio. He is a Scorpio. You know, I was right with my first suggestion, which was a fire sign. You see him in a lot of his shows online that he's screaming at people. That's a lot of that fire, aggressive energy coming out. But Scorpio, interesting. All right, 2 more to go. Let's hope one of them I get right. Bruno Mars. I get Gemini vibes with him. I don't know, just looking at him, he seems airy. Oh, I hope some of these explanations make sense to you. He seems airy. He seems like he's in his thoughts quite a lot. You know, Bruno Mars is one of my favorite artists. I really enjoy listening to his music. Let's see. Okay, I really want to go with air. We've got Libra, we've got Aquarius, or we have Gemini. For some reason, this is funny. For some reason, I want to go with Gemini. I don't get Aquarius vibes, although he could also be a Libra. I don't know why. I get Libra vibes. Like, he's very much he's so easy on the eyes. Like he's so even just the way he dresses, like in his videos, very much like aesthetic. Okay, it's either Gemini or Libra. I want to do Gemini. October 8th. I almost went for Libra. You heard it. You heard it 30 seconds ago. I almost went for Libra. So I'm going to say this one was right. This one was definitely right. All right, last one. Let's see if I can redeem myself. James Charles. If you don't know about James Charles, he is... Oh, wait. Let's go to images. He is a YouTuber. I haven't followed him in a while, so I'm not sure. Maybe he sort of started a different business or is doing something outside of YouTube. But he is a YouTuber. He is in the beauty industry, so he does makeup on his channel. Very interesting photo, all right. He is quite dramatic. Okay, I get Gemini vibes from him. Like, Gemini is very much like talking fast. If you ever watched one of his YouTube videos, he talks very fast. Geminis can be quite dramatic and also in the spotlight, which is totally James Charles. I'm gonna go with Gemini. I have a good feeling about this one. I have very much a good feeling. Yes! I got it. On my last one, I got it. This proves that I am an astrologer. Thank you so much for sitting through 20 minutes of me trying to guess zodiac signs and it going terribly wrong. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see another one like this. And maybe also just drop your suggestions below on who I should include in the next video. Yeah, I think that's all for me today. See you next time. I'm gonna go practice my zodiac guessing skills.